William Hanna and Joseph Barbera began their careers as animation directors at MGM Studios. In the year 1940, they made the film Puss Gets the Boot, starring a yet unnamed Tom and Jerry. They've got 10 Oscar nominations for Best Short Animated Feature, and they won 7. They were also responsible for animating characters dancing with live musical theater performers in 3 movies. The most popular of the 3 was Anchors Aweigh, where Gene Kelly danced with Jerry the Mouse. Hanna Barbera also animated the opening sequence of I Love Lucy. Now, in 1957, MGM decided to disband their animation department. You see, TV had started and they had enough of a catalog to show cartoons. So 2 months after losing their jobs, they created the Hanna Barbera Productions Incorporated. They moved into the studios where Charlie Chaplin used to film his movies. That very first year, they created the first television original animated series, Rough and Ready, and they won an Emmy. The next year, they created Huckleberry Hound. And in the year 1960, they created the first primetime animated series, The Flintstones. It was loosely based off of The Honeymooners. They also did the opening credits for the live-action TV series Bewitched, and the animated versions of Samantha and Darren appeared on The Flintstones. Next, they created Yogi the Bear, Hey Boo Boo. And they created the other primetime series, The Jetsons. And they created the Saturday morning cartoon, Johnny Quest. It was canceled because it was considered too intense for children because the monsters were real. They would later rework the supporting dog character into a title character of a new series. We'll talk about that later. Think about it. In 1965, they sold their company, but Bill and Joe stayed on as creative directors. In 1968, they did the Banana Splits, where they mixed animation with live action, and they also did my personal favorite Hanna-Barbera cartoon, The Wacky Racers. In 1969, they did that reworking of the Johnny Quest series. They added a little bit of Dobie Gillis starring Bob Denver and the radio show I Love a Mystery, and created Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Ruh-roh, Raggy! They were known as the General Motors of cartoons, and in their heyday, they had over 2/3 of the Saturday morning lineup, with such popular cartoons as Josie and the Pussycats, the Super Friends, and the Smurfs. Some of the more obscure ones, my favorites, would be like the Herculoids, Roman Holidays, and the Amazing Chan and the Chan Clan. Which ones were your favorites? Jabba-jaw! Hong Kong Phooey. Oh, this is Todd Pickering for Walk of Fame Wednesday. I will see you next week in Hollywood. Exit stage left.